I mean, you know, to pull something like this together in 7 rehearsals is an incredible feat for each and every one of us. My first contact with Arjen was listening to the Electric Castle, and just being really surprised, impressed by this composer, and going, wow, you know, this is really amazing what I'm hearing here musically. Out of the blue one day, my manager called me and said there's a guy by the name of Arjen Lucassen, and he wants your information. He'd like to contact you about a project that he has coming up. And I was aware of him because I remember hearing about Star One when he put together some singers from all over the place at that point. So I kind of knew why he probably wanted to contact me, was because he wanted to do another album with me involved. And that's exactly what it was. When we finally spoke, he was like, I have this concept, I'd like you to be the lead role, which is me. And it's all based around this guy, you know, and his life and his emotions, and I thought it was brilliant. And then when I heard the music, I was like, wow. And at that point, I was like, yeah, you know, let's just figure out the details. And they flew me over to Holland, and I recorded at Arjen's place. From there, it was just, you know, receiving the disc when it was mixed and being very excited about it. Thought that everyone had done an incredible job, and here we are, 11 years later, although they did call me almost 2 years ago, if they were to actually see this through to the stage, would I be, you know, would I be a part of it? And I said, absolutely, count me in. I guess the one question I had for them is, how close to the actual cast are we going to keep this? And they said as close as humanly possible, depending on people's schedules.
I was like, wow, that is gonna be a whole amount of work. To be truly honest, that's the first thing I thought, like, oh my god, that's gonna be hard, you know? To make it in a theater production. But then everything started coming together, and all these people that I know and I really respect started getting involved. So very soon it became clear that it was going to be this massively cool thing. So yeah, I said, yeah, let's go for it. And yeah, well, I'm totally flabbergasted with how everything is turning out.
She sent me an email saying, okay, this is the plan. Would you like to do this? And at first I was like, yeah. And then I thought, oh, wait, are you sure? Can I do that? Can I just, you know, not do a whole lot of musical stuff and then 13 years later pop up in a theater show? And yes, I can. And it was great.
I got an email from Yvette probably a year and a half ago, asking would I be potentially interested in a theatre production of The Human Equation. And of course I said yes immediately. I always loved the album, I loved working with Ayreon.
Fate has come to warn that you far too long forsaken her heart.
There's definitely something special about The Human Equation, and I was always excited to, at some point, you know, if somebody said, "Yep, we're going to do this live," I would, you know, I would have been there in any manifestation.
Ik ben ooit begonnen als, weet je wel, een grote fan, luisterend naar zijn muziek, dromend over van wauw, hoe zou het zijn als ik ook zoiets zou kunnen doen. En dan zoveel jaar later ben je het aan het doen. Weet je wel, dus ik heb ook voornamelijk gewoon, ik was gewoon heel erg trots en ja, ik vond het gewoon heel mooi om te zien hoe ik nou in één keer midden hier gewoon stond, weet je wel. Dus ja, ik heb gehuild om eerlijk te zijn. Ja. Ik weet niet of dat gek is om te zeggen, maar gewoon, dat is wel het meest oprechte wat ik hier kan delen.
I and Amigo were working on an album together for the Gentle Stone, and so I noticed he was like really busy with his project, the theatrical. And when he realized that Michael Anker couldn't make it to this part, he asked me, perhaps because I was in the neighborhood, or maybe he thought I could do it. Well,
Won't let you go. Take you down below. Dark crypts of your soul, locked inside your head. You better run,
Yeah, Ayreon asked me to be a part. He told me that they were combining the parts of Rage and the father into one part.
my kids in jail, I'll still come out laughing. It's me, I never fell, loser,
And I got the because the time zone's different between Europe and Australia, so I got the email really late at night. And he said, "Would you be a part?" And I wrote this email saying, "Yep, sure. I've just got to work out a few different things, and can I get back to you like tomorrow or something? Because you know, just a few plans need to be changed." I sent the email, and I sat there and thought, it'll all work out. So I wrote him a message again and said, "Count me in. Let's do it."
Rage inside. There's a motion personified alpha over there.
Can't you feel that fire scorching your soul? A wounded man's desire out of control.
Can't believe you're giving up, that's not your way. I can't believe you passed the chance to make them pay. We hide as the pain leaves. The rage inside. Being here, welcome by a sane mind. Travel light all the time. I have waited with rage. All the time I was promised my salvation.
Of course, the set list was pretty clear because that was the album. But of course, it's a studio album, so it's never been played before with a band. And what I did is actually try to make a version for the band, able to play it live. I was very happy to work with a great bunch of people in the band, all people I've worked with before. So that was a very safe kind of environment that I know, okay, these people can do the job and they're nice to hang with, nice to, you know, you can count on them.
Go back like 10 years. Arjen called me for Stream of Passion. He made an album with Marcella, and that's actually via Joost van den Broek. We got in touch, and so I became a Stream of Passion member. So I owe Arjen a lot of my musical career, like almost everything, together with Joost. And afterwards I played some stuff for him and for Joost, and so we kept in touch. I also recorded the Gentle Storm album as well, with Anneke van Giersbergen. Wonderful singer, by the way. So, well, basically my whole year I've only been playing Arjen songs this year. This is my Arjen year. And that's how I got in touch. So that's how it felt kind of logical that I'm part of this now as well. And yeah, I'm really honored, of course, to be part of this band and this whole production. It's super. Yeah, we got a kick-ass band, and the singers are all awesome. It's all awesome, basically.
Arjen and I met about 20 years ago. I was recording his voice at the time, first album. And Arjen and I kept in contact. And of course, Joost I know for years, because we were in singles together. And I did already the Christmas Symphony projects together with Joost and also Johan and other artists from this band. So yeah, so it's this is the connection we have. I think this is the main reason that they asked me to play the guitars, especially since Arjen is playing my guitar. Look, check this. Ah, broken.
I started with guitar lessons with Marcel Koenen, and then Marcel was asked for Ayreon, and they needed a second guitar player. So yeah, Marcel said, "Why don't you do it?" And yeah, that was for me yeah, a perfect chance, and I was very happy and still very happy to be part of this, play along.
Joost, the musical director, he asked me to do this. I worked with him before on several things. So yeah, that's the way I'm involved in this amazing thing. Yeah.
But I studied at the Conservatory of Amsterdam. Joost van den Broek, the musical director, was my teacher. And he knew I was a fan of this music, so he asked me to participate. And of course I said yes, because I've been the album Human Equation came out when I was 15 years old, I guess. I've been listening to it since then, and so it was a great honor to participate in this.
And we had some more classical instruments. I also made some arrangements for them. So the violin would not only be like 5 times in a solo spot, but he would also play in choruses. The same with the cello, the same with all the woodwinds.
years at a Stream of Passion show, and I knew him from being from the same city I'm from. And I said to him, passing by, if you ever need cello, call me. And he did. Everything Arjen does is something I really would like to participate. So yeah, I had no second thoughts or anything. No, I just went, let's do this.
We started with the band rehearsing, I think, like half a year ago.
Of course, I rehearsed with them, so I was together with them in the rehearsal room, just sitting there and being a hard ass.
And then, yeah, you're just rehearsing as a band, and you're not thinking about theater. So you're just trying to get all the little parts right, and the dynamics, and all the stuff that comes along with such a production, because it's a lot of information in the music. Thank you very much, Arjen. I rehearsed with the choir a few times.
Perfect. So when you have a solo, grab a mic. Have it try and see if
It all seems so unreal to you. Can't decide what to do. If I kill, oh, I will survive. Look at me, I'm alive.
We did a little concert like 2 weeks before the show. It was all pretty tight, you know, because we had also the violin, cello and woodwinds, and the choir had to stand, and the stage was pretty tight, pretty small. But it was fun. There were a lot of enthusiastic die-hard fans, which of course were already excited that these songs were played live by anyone.
Basically everything came together this week, well, basically on Tuesday evening. It was the first time that we played with everybody, and with the lights, and with the stage, and with everything.
We rehearsed like 4 times with a band and then with some other musicians, but now it's like we're playing together for years now. It's really a band, and that's quite magical every time. Yeah.
The whole show was kind of rehearsed and set up with the help of so-called understudies.
All the understudies that were there to really guide us, they were an invaluable assets all along the way. Without them, it wouldn't have been possible.
Now the truth must be
passion. Okay.
The understudies, they really learn the role and the lyrics and the positions where to stand, you know, on stage, how to act and where to walk, and all these very 100,000 of details.
That's why it's all sue me, and with all my kids in jail. I'll still come out laughing, cause I never fail, loser. We are even now. Come back to us somehow.
You need to feel no matter what you all that must feel. Is that your standing there? Yeah.
cool thing was, within that week towards the actual show, the understudies also really took the original cast by the hand. Most of the time, literally, like, okay, you have to go there. During that week, they helped a lot with rehearsals, and that was so important.
By the way, after the we exit everywhere. So no exits.
Understudies is brilliant. They prepared everything, and then they took us in, taught us what to do, and wow, I think it worked really well.
Talk and let them know what I have done. I cannot live with this betrayal. He's always been a better man. I never won. Now the truth must be unveiled. Seeking to find deep in the trauma doesn't need to be hiding. Being alone into the knowledge of the competition. Loving today, all of the feelings have been going away.
When we met the whole crew, all the singers, everyone, it was the first kind of time that the original cast already got the script and the demos and everything, got to see the connection made by the actors, singers, players, and the music and the choir. And yes, I think a lot of the cast thought like, wow, so we have a week to also do this. And okay, I kind of start to know my lyrics and I know the lines, and oh yeah, we have to think about some harmonies, and okay, who are these people and do I have to go there? Or so it was a lot of information.
And then I got the part, and then I knew like okay, I'm gonna have to do so much. This is a lot of not even the lyrics so much, which is always a bit of the worst thing for singers. It's always the lyrics. But now you have to learn all about like the singing, about the acting, about the whole thing. So it's quite something. But okay, we are pulling it off.
Oh, best I can, I will survive. Look at me, I'm alive.
We were having about a week to rehearse in theater, so the shows were Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And actually the first day, on Monday, they started to build up this huge stage. For example, on Tuesday, the singers came in and they saw the stage and of course were overwhelmed. So, okay, normally I walk from there to there, but now there are 2 stairs, so I need to have a little bit more time.
Thought about it, how impactful it was going to be, or how big the stage is. There's an actual car on stage. I never really thought about that when they asked me.
On Wednesday afternoon, I was like, oh my God, how is this going to come together? And sure enough, how it happens in many things in the entertainment world is that everybody came together. There was a feeling of synergy and focus, and it happened for us.
Once you're in it, it is so fantastic, and you just roll with it, and yeah, great, absolutely great.
In the week itself, when we were entering the theater, I said, okay, Arjen, you really should be there as much as possible, because although a lot of people did a lot of preparations towards the point where it all got together, it should have his blessing to make it, you know, to really get it together. Having him there, people started to focus more, you know, because they know, okay, the big guy is there, let's give it our best. Overall, there was a really cool vibe also within the band, because in a way, and I hate to say it, but Arjen kind of gets a feeling, I don't know, people get this feeling for Arjen, for his music, and I don't know why, but they're willing to do anything possible for him. and that creates a very enthusiastic atmosphere, and especially when then he shows up and he gives compliments to the band and, you know, to the choir, it really motivates people a lot. At the same time being very critical, of course, because he's a huge perfectionist and he knows this, you know, the music and the lyrics so well that he was kind of the director in the end.
And then Arjen being around and just making sure that, you know, the acting and the conveying of the emotions was, you know, interacting with the music properly.
Hey! Okay, sure, tell me.
At some point, Jermaine was doing, you're telling Jermaine that betrayed.
Right.
He gets angry about
Yes.
it. It's kind of weird because he's like that he knew it. He already had the feeling. The way I think it would be better for him to go. Oh, you shit! You betrayed me. How can you do that?
Okay.
More than get angry.
Yeah. Okay. Did you communicate that to him?
He said, "Tell James." So James
Okay.
know that I will
So then, how do you
react
want me
differently.
to react to that? I mean, he's one of a kind. You know, he's extremely talented. Very, very particular. He's a perfectionist. There's no doubt about it. When you work with him, anyone who's worked with him knows that this guy is the real deal. Like, he needs things to be exactly how he envisions it. Maybe it should be more subtle. Maybe, if I'm you, maybe, you know, it should be just, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you're thinking about it, and then at that point, I can kind of turn around and, you know,
Yeah, like
and then you come around to me and just,
yeah,
right? So, like, I like to look at the audience.
I'm watching,
Yeah.
like, how could you?
Right? And then I just back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I reveal the facts of the
So I won't push you at all. Just
well, maybe
one-
just like,
one-
you know, a little shove as if to say, come on, what the hell? What's going on? You know? I believed, I thought that's what was going on, but still I'm slightly, you know,
Cool,
now that
cool
it's,
work,
yeah.
Sorry for saying it the last minute. Every time I think I should say it, but now I.
Is everything else kind of
Everything's
translating properly?
Well, in the end, we luckily got his blessing, and then you know, okay, we're doing the right thing, and that gave everyone a boost towards the first show. It was a very exciting week because you knew, okay, on Friday we have the premiere and there will be a sold-out crowd from all over the world being very excited, but at the same time also expecting quite a high quality, you know, it had to be there right away. But I must say, and that was what I'm very happy with, I always felt that the band was the constant factor there. I wanted to give those singers the feeling, okay, you're here in safe hands, the band knows what to do. And that's important with a big production like this. You have the singers, you know, who also really had to focus on the acting. Of course, you had the lights and a lot of people making the stage and everything. But we were very prepared.
Doors are open.
The most special moment for me was the first show when it actually came together and you felt that the audience was witnessing something really special. There was this energy in the room that you really can't describe. That was truly amazing. The first night, oh my God, that was so special. I mean, I've played a lot of shows myself, I've been to a lot of shows, but I never felt an audience being so focused, like, wow, what's happening, and being so, they appreciate it so much. And the ovation, the singers and band and everyone, and of course Arjen got, I never heard such a loud audience. I was really putting my earplugs in. Everyone was very proud in the end of the run that we made it happen, because it was a huge job.
Beyond expectation, I think. Yeah, it's been a wild ride with all the people coming from all over the planet to be here at this show, and I think this was something special, really something special.
I'm so happy to have done my original part, and I think the combination of artists is amazing, and I'm so happy we did this. I'm so happy they asked me, and I'm so happy I said yes.
It's been amazing. I mean, it's great to work with all these people who are so good and so friendly, and the whole atmosphere is great. Cannot really describe it.
Everyone that performed on this was exceptional, absolutely exceptional. Raised the bar, they brought it to another level, and you know, it wasn't just about singing; it was about acting and making it believable. So, to me, I think that we achieved a lot here, and I think it was a great success.
Of course, everyone is super happy that it went so well. At the same time, you feel, oh shit, this is over now, you know? And everyone knows, like, this is not something we will repeat.
The whole thing feels very much like a family, and you get that a lot with touring. I was just speaking to Marcelo about it, but there's something I think you can really tell that everybody is truly here because they really want to be, and it's a very emotional production, and you have to almost separate yourself at the same time as immerse yourself in it, because you know, each of us have just the right balance of like how emotional to be in our role, and I think because there's so much empathy, everybody's sort of quite open, and you can just tell that everybody's working from the heart, and there just feels like there's a lot of love. I know it sounds cheesy, fan love when we say that, but I mean it. You know, it's magical.